So these are some of the seeds coming along very nicely. We watered them earlier, but they could do with another drop. They're soaking it up. So these are actually Maj 2. They're sprouting, if you can see them. Don't they just look adorable like that? So spring onions back here coming through. There's nothing yet from the peppers, but I wasn't expecting them to. The tomatoes are still underground, basically, but the marigold are starting to come up. And just over here, you'll be able to see. I don't know if you can right now. There we go. Okay, so these are the nasturtiums. Can you see those? And those little babies, once they get a little bigger, and the marigolds, I'll thin them out, and we will use those for companion planting. My mother-in-law has planted a few bits as well. So over here, not much has kind of come on, but the weather is finally starting to get a bit warm. We've had really crap weather here. So they all look fairly empty, but they're runner beans and French beans, so they always take time. And these are winter squashes and different squashes, so they will take time as well to germinate. You can see here, we've got a few little tomatoes starting to come through, and there's a few itty bitty carrots. Sorry, I'm moving the camera the wrong way, but it's trying to get in there so you can see a few carrots coming through. So are chard. I thinned these out this morning, so there's some chard now. There's one in each one here, but then I've also moved them so that they're nicely thinned out. They each have their own module, and they'll be able to grow a lot better before I put them in to the polytunnels. And here we have beetroot. They look a bit like the chard, I know, but the leaves on beetroot and chard are very, very similar, and they can actually be eaten very much like salad leaves and stuff. So they're delicious. They really, really are, like a spinach. So these are our beetroot coming along rather nicely too. So these got thinned out and separated into these slightly bigger modules. And then on this side, I have the purple sprouting broccoli. So they got thinned out as well and put into their module trays this morning. Well, quite literally 5 minutes ago. But that's an airplane in the distance. What I'm going to be doing next is these babies, and I'll show you those in a few minutes. So these are our broad beans. Some of them need to go into the ground now. Others, like those little ones, can do with another few days inside here, but the rest can definitely go into the ground. Yay! I've moved these in here. These are the courgettes, and that's some of the tomatoes. So a lot of seeds actually do a lot better in this gadget. It's just so much better for them, it really is. And I'll put the lid on again. I must give them another dose of water, but being laid up on my leg this week hasn't really helped matters at all. And I'm just going to show you. So it looks as if there's nothing happening here, but there really is. Can you see that? And the potatoes. So they're all starting to sprout. And then once they've grown up another bit and the greenery starts coming through, we'll put another bit of soil on top of them. And we'll keep doing that until we have lots of delicious looking greenery and the potatoes start growing. So there we go today.